This is LonelyRS. I'm an Iron Man with the absurd goal of completing the entirety of old school RuneScape. From the collection log to the one-time completable things, welcome to Iron Completionist. Hello, welcome to my new activity. I am currently AFKing at the Mage training arena, and you might be wondering why. Recently, it underwent some pretty huge changes that make the point system a lot easier to manage, like every room is quite a bit faster and just less of a headache. Kind of excited to be back here to finish out the log. I'm still missing the Infinity hat, top, and bottoms, which are all extremely expensive and time-consuming pieces, but they are technically guaranteed grinds. It's been a while since I've been able to just sit somewhere and get something done, so this is going to be my background goal for the video. I'm starting with the enchantment room because, quite frankly, I want to AFK a little bit right now, and I'm trying to set the goal for myself to be able to get the entire amount of pizzazz points for a wing at a time, if that makes sense. Basically, I want to get all the enchantment points I need before I move on to any of the other wings. You might also be wondering why I didn't bring up going for a Mage's book, and it's because I'm holding out hope that Jagex puts that whole retroactive irons can use items they've obtained pre-log on the log to get them. I'll cover it if and when it happens. Really hope it does, and hey, maybe by the time this video comes out, it has. Well, I could be entirely wrong, but I'm pretty sure 12,000 points is what I will need for the full Infinity set. The rest are, unfortunately, substantially more difficult wings than this one is. At least we got one part of it done. It looks nice. Alright, I think that kind of confirms that theory. And what theory could you possibly be talking about? I haven't done Konar Slayer in probably a few months, and somebody mentioned that there was kind of a ninja update at one point where people have been asking for this, myself included. When you kill a superior well on a Konar Slayer task now, it is guaranteed to drop a Brimstone key. Now, to some people that might not sound like that big of a change. Who cares? You don't get that many superiors. But with the combat achievements increasing the rate of superiors and with barrage tasks, and this actually ends up being a really hefty increase to the amount of Brimstone keys you can get. Plus, it motivates me to do Slayer, which I still need to do for the Imbued Heart. Kind of a double win here. I might end up stacking a lot this video, I might not. I'm not really sure yet, but I was mostly just wanting to test to see if that theory was true, and very happy to see that it seems like it is. Oh, that's satisfying. Some guy tries to crash me and I get a superior right in front of his face. Well, I did get another Brimstone key, so I'm pretty sure that theory is confirmed, but oh, that would have been the best time to get an Imbued Heart, dude. Alright, so two things since coming back to Slayer. First of all, I got eight, like actually 8 Brimstone keys on that task. That is disgusting. Second of all, I love this clue juggling thing because this means I don't have to leave in the middle of the task to do a hard clue. I can just drop it back on the ground and let them stay there until I'm done with the task and then do them all at once. That's gonna be super convenient for when I'm like hard focusing Slayer like this. Having to just drop everything and switch into doing clues wasted a lot of time and honestly kind of demotivated me from actually going and doing them. So this is a pretty nice change for me. This is the first time I've been able to actually experience it, so it's kind of cool. All right, so Blood Veils in the Catacombs is actually like a good task now because I can just use my Venator bow there. I was actually debating extending these because I'm pretty sure there's an option to extend Blood Veils, but thinking about it now, because of how low of a Slayer level they actually have to kill, I'm pretty sure the chance of getting the Imbued Heart from them is really low. They might be good for Brimstone keys, but if my overall goal is to get the Imbued Heart, probably not worth extending. Well, in the midst of everything, I needed to be AFKing for a while, so I did a lot more woodcutting. We're up to 57.3 million XP. Still no beaver, unfortunately. But I was just AFKing at the magic trees at the Myths Guild. Got myself a decent amount of god eggs as well, not just these. I've been banking and doing the clue scrolls every time I get a full set, but I think it's time to go back and do some Slayer. I really do want to get a stack of like 100 Brimstone keys or something. Not sure if I'll do that all in this video, but hey, why not? Maybe I'll get some cool boss tasks along the way. First of all, I love this bow. This bow is it's just so freaking nice. Getting a guaranteed Brimstone key, and when I'm in the Catacombs, a guaranteed totem piece. Ugh. Keep it simple. Just do one quick Barrows run, I guess. Bro, ain't no way. I didn't even have my replay buffer on because I didn't think I'd actually get anything. Look, your Barrows chest 1401, your chest is worth 700k. Got a fucking Darrock helmet. That's hilarious, though. I did exactly one Barrows chest and got an item. It's a dupe, and my Barrows chest is, chest log is something. I think Rune Dragons is another, like, I should do it just for the chance of getting the dragon metal lump thing. Phantom Muspah. You know, I actually think I'm gonna do 60, and the reason for this isn't necessarily because, oh, I love the Phantom Muspah, it's so fun. I don't know how many episodes ago this was at this point, as I hardly remember. I'm pretty dry here. It took me over 1,000 kills to get my 5 shards, but I'm still missing the pet. And even though going back there with the shadow would be substantially more advantageous, I feel like I might as well do it while I'm on task because the accuracy bonus I'm going to gain from that is just insane. So it should be a lot better than normal. 1700 Slayer XP per kill? What? That's insane. Also, that last phase was a huge noodle, and I still got a sub 2-minute kill. Ancient Icon, guess that's something. Another Ancient Icon, okay. 88! What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? I don't even have anything to hide behind. I don't know how that didn't hit me. I don't even know what's happening, bro. Gotta be a PB, dude. 117, dude, that is speedy as hell. I didn't even phase skip, or shield skip, whatever, but a 117, that is very fast. With no shadow, especially. 114, that is even better than the last one. Another Ancient Icon. And so many of these things, man. You know, originally I didn't think I'd have a use for these, but I just might be able to find something, maybe something wilderness related that I can do with them. I don't really see much point in breaking them down or alching them or anything, so I'll look for a use for them eventually.
Fox, get this guy off me!
What was that? What the fuck was that? Another Ancient Icon, man. Printing these things. Dude, what's the drop it on Ancient Icons, bro? This is just one of those bosses where being on task makes it infinitely more fun. I enjoyed almost every second of that, and I even died a couple times, and I still enjoyed it. No kill was really, like, insanely bad. I think my worst kill was, like, 2 minutes 40, and I was just doing, like, everything wrong on that. Genuinely fun. All right, a back-to-back boss task. What are we getting? Ardorvis? I only need the pet here. You know what? Yeah, I'm just doing 3 for this. The reason being, I only need the pet here, just like Muspah, but I just don't have the best means of killing it. I don't have a scythe, and I don't have a Soul Reaper axe yet, and I already have the axe piece from here. So if it was like Leviathan, I'd do 60. Yo, shout out Guys vs All, because I did not know that the Hollandvaic dungeon actually had a task only Dust Devil area that was actually good. So I've been hating getting that task and admittedly skipping it because I just didn't know this place existed. So I guess I'm just dumb. The bow is so nice here, man. Also, surprisingly, I actually just got a Hellhounds in Taverley dungeon task from Konar, which is meaningful for one reason, and that one reason is, of course, Cerberus. I am still missing the jar from here. We're almost on the drop rate for it, and we would green log the boss if we get it. I should probably still do this at Cerberus. So weirdly enough, I think because of the Dazana's quiver, range is actually like 5% better than melee at Cerberus now, and that's max range versus max melee. Yo, finally! I'm recording the wrong screen. I'm so sorry. I'm eating my breakfast. It happened, dude. Look, I got the beaver. Let's fucking go. I finally got the freaking beaver. 57.5 million XP later. That's a bit of a grind there, man. The thing about this is woodcutting was actually kind of a 2-for-1 because I was getting these god eggs while I was doing it. I'm not really sure what to AFK now. I guess I just AFK for a different skilling pet. This does mean I'm gonna have to go back to doing bird runs. Well, I do have like 100 more god eggs here, so maybe we just get lucky on that. At some point, I will motivate myself to go back to doing birdhouse runs. For now, we have the beaver, so I can go in here and eventually find the stuff. Yes, the fox whistle and the golden pheasant egg. So if I use the golden pheasant egg, boom, that's actually pretty cool. I kind of genuinely like that. But my favorite, boom, we have a freaking fox pet. That's so fucking cool, dude. Oh, that's so fucking cool. This was probably also extremely random in the video, so I apologize for that. Maybe my editor can do some kind of little segue thing. This is what I always do in my downtime. I'm always woodcutting when I have nothing else to do or when I'm playing one of my other accounts. Usually, there's pretty much nothing to record here. It's just I chop some trees. I'm still missing the golem and the heron. Maybe I just start AFKing fishing instead? Well, about 11,000 sandworms. If I don't get this in 11,000 sandworms from anglerfish, then I guess I'll probably just go do the rest at Karambwans, which I know is substantially more AFK. All right, I heard you guys. I'm coming back to the mage training arena. I have to do 3 rooms still. Enchanting is the only one I have completed. I'm gonna do telekinetic. I need 1,200 telekinetic points in order to be able to afford the full infinity outfit. So I'm gonna go do 120, 1200, whatever the hell, the fucking telekinetic. This is probably going to take me a long time. However, I did hear they made this a lot better now. If I actually go and use this on this dude, if it would actually let me instead of doing this weird shit, I can move preemptively now. So this actually should be probably like substantially faster, and that boy fucking sprints. All right, so this definitely feels way better, but here's my one qualm with it still. If I hit observe on this and then start like moving around, it just pulls me out of the observe mode sometimes if you're too far away when you start it. Weird. I don't like that it does that. It would be nice if it just pulled you close enough to not have to worry about that. But outside of that, it's definitely seen some insane improvements. It is a hell of a lot faster. Alright, so it turns out I was wrong. I actually did see my run energy go up earlier, and I thought I was maybe just hallucinating or something because, you know, it's MTA. Apparently, you get the run restore every 5 mazes, so actually, since that last clip, I haven't had to use a single dose of stamina. Now, I don't know if this would be enough to sustain you at low levels too, but, I mean, you definitely shouldn't need to use staminas here, at least, so... Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. I have sat in the telekinetic room for a good handful of hours here, telegrabbing this little bitch. I'm at 1,201 telekinetic points. That should be all I need to complete the rest of the infinity. Obviously, did take a couple of breaks in there just for sanity's sake, but all we're missing now is Alchemist and Graveyard. And I'm kind of an idiot, so I want to leave Alchemist for last because that's my least favorite. I'm going to do Graveyard next. I've heard this one got buffed pretty heavily too. All right, so a few things with the Graveyard room. Look how many points I have, and you might be thinking, oh, you've been in there for a minute already. Honestly, not really. I get 3 points per time I deposit an inventory of peaches now. That's crazy. Not to mention, there's a bank chest very close by if for whatever reason you want to use your own food and not just eat the peaches here. But also, you probably noticed right there, I don't get stalled when I am casting Bones to Peaches and depositing. Sometimes before, you get stalled doing it, but now I just click here, click Bones to Peaches, boom, they go in, I go right back to the bones every single time. And on top of that, I'm also getting like 90,000 magic XP per hour. Mage Training Arena actually being used for mage training? What is this? I truly never thought I would see the day where I get crashed at the Mage Training Arena. All right, now I might have given myself some form of RSI from doing this, but this was very fast. It took me like 90 minutes and I wasn't even being insanely efficient. And that's 1,200 graveyard points. If I walk out of here, do I still get bonus runes and stuff? Oof, yeah, I do actually. Not bad. It's basically just trading nature runes for blood runes and death runes actually. All right, I think I'm probably in the minority on this one, but I do not like the alchemy room. The nice thing is there's now a take 5 option from the cupboards. There's only 6 cupboards here now, so there's no empty ones, right? There's one empty one. This is a lot better than it used to be. So I'm just gonna set all of these cupboards to take 5 because I just feel like that would be easier. Now for this one, I believe I need like 1350 points because for some reason all of the rewards always require more alchemy points than any other. I'd be amazed if you can really get more than, I don't know, 300 points per hour here. It's probably still going to be the slowest one. I think I'm finally done. If I deposit this, first of all, I'm going to get a massive 130,000 XP drop. I think I'm finally done. I put on a couple of good movies. I literally sat here for 5 straight hours or 6 straight hours. I don't know. I've lost track and did nothing but the alchemy room. Look at this. You'll get a zoom in on that. Look at all those points. Make sure this is on quantity 1. Buy 1 hat. Boom. Collection log. Next, infinity top. Boom. Gorgeous. Please let this all be green down here when I click this. Oh my god, I'm so glad I just... boom. Infinity bottoms. That was a long couple of days, man. And what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't put the drip on? Everyone knows Infinity looks really, really freaking good. And here's the thing. I'm gonna go over here to my collection log. We're gonna go to minigames and we're gonna click the MTA. And you're gonna be thinking, oh, well, you still gotta go back and get the Mage's book. I'm holding out hope that Jagex, since they've talked about it, does the whole retroactive Iron Men can use stuff on the log. Obviously, I've had a Mage's book before, just like I had a Master Wand and like 50 other items in the log. If they confirm that it's not going to happen, I will come back and get a Mage's book. Honestly, compared to what I just did, that'll be nothing. But for now, we just got 3 collection logs that I have honestly been putting off for a very, very long time. Now, unfortunately for me, I only have 2 dark kits and 2 light kits, so I can't fully color it either way. So for now, I think it's just going to sit in my bank. I'm pretty sure I can put it in the POH, but honestly, as of right now, I don't really have to worry about that because I'm not really hurting for bank space. So this is my cool stuff bank tab. Yeah, a lot of flex items in there. All right, no more need to AFK on this account right now. This screen is going to flash the entire time doing this clip. I'm just resetting the timer on all my clues. I'm so sorry. Look away. Time to do this massive stack of hard clues. Hey, that's something. A little eternal crystal on the ground. Those have gone up a lot. I guess because of the mage rework, those have gone up quite a bit. All right, that is 1,700 KC at Cerberus. I think I'm going to call it here. I actually just kind of don't feel like doing the rest of the task here, so rather just move on, see if we can get some more variety from Slayer. Probably going to thoroughly regret this, but I got a Whisperer task. Now, I don't have a shadow, but 15% damage and accuracy is pretty nuts. I'll do the whole 60 there. I'm still missing pretty much everything from the Whisperer log. I was just waiting until I get a shadow. So hey, maybe we get stupid lucky. Maybe we at least get a shadow quartz. That wouldn't be that crazy. So you guys remember how I said I was gonna fish until I was out of sandworms? Well, here we are, saving a couple for clue scroll purposes, so I don't have to buy more every time I'm doing clue scrolls. But guess I have 11.6 thousand raw anglerfish now. To be frank, I guess I just didn't really think I would be AFKing so much. I should really get back onto the purpose of this video though. So as it turns out, I am really bad at this boss. Like, astoundingly bad. I think this is gonna be a long learning process, but currently this is really frustrating, man. Like, don't get me wrong, a shadow would make this task way, way faster, but I'm just really bad at these mechanics. It's one of those bosses that I just haven't done a lot, and I don't know why, I just feel really uncomfortable with it. I'm definitely exposing myself for not getting perfect kills, but 42 Renor is pretty good. And also, to be fair, I'm literally 29 kills into this boss, and I think 16 of that was before I even started this task. So far from the ability to do this perfectly so far. I will say one of the things that was apparently messing me up a lot was the tile markers I found at first were just really annoying to use. So I'm trying the whole like square L method thing. Definitely feels a lot better. Hey, my first perfect kill. Nice. Go ahead and move the Maxscape to the bottom of the inventory after that one. Hey, master combat task. I have far from mastered this boss, but I'll take the combat achievement points. Hey, look at that. I actually got a collection log slot here. Truthfully, wasn't expecting to get anything, was just mostly using this as a way to learn with the advantage of having a Slayer task, but that's a Shadow Quartz. Is it useful? Absolutely not. But it's a log slot. That's all that really matters. Hey. That's actually a pretty good drop. That is my 7th one. I need 2 rings still. I actually am really tempted to go back to Duke and get the Magus ring at some point. I'm gonna need the ingots for it eventually anyway. I've always been pretty dry on these things. Turns out this whole time, the reason I've been struggling so much with the end phase, I'm not saying I don't still make mistakes, but it's because I was moving too fast. Ironic. Well, that is that entire task done at the Whisperer. I'm really happy I did this. It ended up being a really good learning experience. I got a chromium ingot and I got a new collection log slot, so kind of hard to complain with that. Definitely gotten a lot better here. Really excited to come back whenever I get a shadow, though. All right, I'll take the gamble. What's it gonna be? What's my back-to-back boss task? From the Whisperer to the Duke. Okay, sure. I'll do 60 Duke. Why not? Fairly certain that this is going to be a lot harder than what I was used to before, because the Fang got nerfed pretty hard on Slash, and that's what I was using up until this point. Might be a little weird now doing it with exclusively a 4-tick weapon, but I'll see how it feels. According to the DPS calculators, this is going to sound insane. The Zombie Axe is actually better than the Osmumten's Fang, and technically, since I'm hitting with the Arclight the majority of the time every 5 ticks instead of every 4 ticks, because that's just the Duke's attack pattern, I think it makes more sense for me to just bring a 5-tick weapon. Just makes my brain hurt less, so I think I'm gonna do that. You know what would probably also help? The Slayer helmet, because I'm on a Slayer task. In my defense, I had a Duke tab already laid out, alright? Oh, cool. Got the perfect Duke task there. I don't know if that's the 5 kills in a row one. I think it is, but nice. Of course, the kill right after I get the perfect task is the one I mess up on, and it's Dragon Plate Legs. But hey, it's still 5 Dragon Plate Legs. It's pretty good. Oh, hey, look at that. That's another chromium ingot. Love to see it. We're just 1 away from being able to complete the ring that we're totally about to get on this task, right? Huh? I mean, I'm at 1041 KC here, so be pretty sick to see, just saying. Oh my god, what? Back to back. Chromium ingot into a dupe Virtus mask. Okay, it's actually kind of fucking insane. What? I don't think I've ever seen a back-to-back drop at any of these bosses. That's pretty rare. All right, there's the Duke task done. Eventful, for sure. That's ingot was definitely huge. The Virtus mask was at least interesting. I'm not gonna get back-to-back boss tasks though, right? Like, surely. Okay, nice and simple. What the fuck is a lesser Nagua? I don't even know what this thing is, man. Oh, these are the things outside of the Perilous Moons. Well, they have a chance of dropping unique I don't have yet, so I guess I'll do this task. I don't know. They're called sulfur ones, though, so I didn't know if this is a separate thing or what. Like, the sulfur, not Nagua, dude, I feel like incompetent. The more this game progresses, the less of the things I know how to pronounce. They dropped the sulfur blades, so I'm assuming this is the same thing. All right, well, with that task done, we have 52 Brimstone keys. In between the boss tasks and stuff I've done, I feel like this is just a good time to open them. I'm gonna go ahead and crack them open. Also, 52 is gonna bring me at a nice even 450 chests. So let's hope we can get a new collection log slot here, or just some useful items. 235 raw sharks. I was gonna say is useful, and then I thought about the fact that I fished 10,000 anglerfish this video, and it's probably less useful. 3 dragon fruit tree seeds, a little 500k one there. All right, 4 keys left, and it's not looking super amazing, but it's okay. I didn't really expect to get anything from this, to be honest. I got a good amount of just passive boss tasks, a lot more than I expected to. I mean, I'm looking forward to more Konar Slayer because of the whole superiors giving you Brimstone keys now, so it's kind of nice. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace out.